Okay, members and friends, I'm just going to do something different here, you know, because I have to do it anyway, or at least I want to do it. I'm going to dehydrate some apples today, and because they're on sale right now, 59 cents a pound, 49 cents a pound. Every year it goes up, right? But anyway, so I'm making lemon here, right, to douse the apple in, so before you put it in the dehydrator so it doesn't turn brown. And I'm just now squeezing out the lemon, and I've got the pulp here. I'm going to probably add the pulp right into the juice. It's just a little extra vitamin C, and so we'll be back. Alright, members and friends, I have one of my kids helping me out today. So what I'm doing here is I'm decoring the apple. I don't know if you can see that. And this is how we do it. We can either take it out from the inside. I'm collecting the seeds because I work with children sometimes, and I thought that would be a good little science project, you know. So I collect little jars and little seeds. I got apple seeds. I got lemon seeds. So anyway, you cut your apple, right? So we're just going to do this briefly. I would think that you're videotaping this, right? So we just, we cut it. I'm kind of rushing right now, and that one's a little thick, so I'm kind of making them thick right now. So, and then we take it and we just go over here. I already got some. You put it in with your lemon, right? You soak it. You see, this is real lemon. I bought the citric acid. I haven't used it, but anyway, we're just using real lemon, and then you put those ones in there, and it's kind of like a progression. You just turn them upside down, right? Turn them upside down so and then by the time then you go back to your sink. This one here, I'm just kind of soaking these ones here in this lemon mulch, which I'm going to end up just putting on a tray and dehydrating like that. So this will be, a lot of vitamin C on this one. So let's just go back to here, and we're just going to show you how to do this quickly. So you have two ways of doing it. After you peel them, I like to rinse them off once at least, right? Because they come from that water, right? You can go like this. This way, I'm rushing, so it's not, necessarily even. But you can do it this way. This way, it cuts the seed. So I don't necessarily like that if I'm trying to collect seeds. But in terms of time, it goes faster. And then in this case, you just, flick them out. If you can save them, fine. If not, and then there's one that's saved. That's not very much. Not if you're dealing with a bunch of kids, right? You need more than one apple seed. But anyway, you get the point there. You can leave them like that. So you get your little stars in them. Here you take out this part just with the knife. It all boils down to patience. You got to have patience. If you don't have patience, you won't get the job done. So, every mother out there knows, right? It's all about patience. Sometimes we sit in the kitchen, we talk to ourselves, but we're pretty sane individuals when we get the job done. And I think that's what's important here, is just getting the job done. And so that piece will just go there. And then just to keep it around here, so you can do it that way. Or you can do it this way. You have to be careful you don't cut yourself, right? And it's a skill. It's something you develop over time. So you pop out that one. This I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this later. Same thing here. Try not hold the apple so it doesn't break. Pop out that one. And then take your knife. And because I have a grandson, it's not good to give them this one as a snack because these can get pretty sharp, right? So, but for convenience purposes, for drying, it can go pretty fast. And, compared to this way takes a little longer. But then it doesn't destroy as many apple seeds normally, right? And you get more, you salvage more. They're not cut so much, right? So, and just go like that. That's good enough. You have to be a little more careful because it's not as firm to cut. So you cut, try and get, see, there's the difference. My grandson can eat that one when it's dry, but I wouldn't necessarily give him that one because that one is can get stuck in his throat, right? So depending on what you want, you know, so I'm kind of doing a variety. And then it goes back to just taking your pieces. Let me see how fast. Normally I move them in between apple to apple. I only leave them for as long as it takes to do one apple. In this case we did 2 apples, and you can see they're not browning very much. So the lemon is working. And when I have these around, the kids, they eat them, they like them. You know, some more than others. And I've already done the 1 tray. So they're going to turn a little color anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this helps. And then I'm in my work clothes. So anyway, we'll be back. Alrighty-o. Those are the blueberries. Those are the blackberries. I dehydrated them over again after I went through them and took out the little culprits. And I dehydrated the blackberries especially for over a day and a half, almost 2 days. And then the blueberries, you know, I did them again. So they're looking pretty good. I'm going to make jar covers for some of this stuff. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to make some jar covers so so that the moths can't, because these lids are not conducive to keeping moths out. So hold on a minute. Okay, so now we're going on to 25. I emptied those jars. I had 2 jars of blueberries and the 1 with the blackberries. So, and also 2, I found in a corner over there, 1 that started with the, started with the peppers. Yellow and red peppers, that type of thing. And it boils down again to these lids. So I've got to pay attention to the type of lid. Plus, I also think when I was working over the summer, you know, I know there was a couple times where I'd turn off the dehydrators because they were done. And then, you know, I'd get distracted doing whatever I was doing. And, you know, I might not get back to it for a day or so. And then I put them in a bowl. And then by the time I got them in a jar, you know, it could have been a few days. So that, again, it only takes the 1 to get in there, right? So it could have gotten in that way. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, there's my apple peels. I cut up the lemon because I hear that, you know, it maybe kill worms if you have too much. So, and there's some seaweed, which, you know, I just bought because I haven't had a chance to get to the ocean anytime soon. And just kind of shred that up, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. I'll be back. See, didn't take them long. I had a band of robins flying around over the summer that my wicked cat, even with a bell, caught one. And anyway, I want to show you something. I want to show you what I'm going to do with those apple peels. Alright, so I have a choice of 2 piles. Either that one or this one. This one over here I did about 2 weeks ago. We went to the field and we got some wood. And I put some food scraps in there and some wood, a little bit of cardboard, not too much. Mixed it all around and covered it back up. I have a compost in the back that I just throw things in there with dirt. I don't care about worms, nothing like that. And, you know, 2 years later you get dirt, whatever. So, we'll be back. Hold on. So, that's the big one there by the wasp nest. I'm going to pitchfork it around. Put this stuff in there. I'm trying to move slow. Sprinkle it around, right? You know, give the worms something to eat. Just kind of add in some nutrients, maybe throw in a few more pieces of wood. Hold on. Yes. All right, farmer in the deal. So we chose the big pile here, and this is some just, you know, again, this stuff I normally put in my compost in the back. I have a big box I made. And but I over the winter I want this to sit, right? So, and of course we're doing apple peels and the seaweed and the lemon peels, and I've already started to put the apple peel, seaweed, and lemon on this side, and this is just the miscellaneous stuff that was on my porch. So I'm just going to, you know, mix it around, right? give these guys in here something to eat. They're in here. I've seen them around, these worms. So we're just mixing it up, which is good for the composting of you know, the weeds. Right. Put a few more. You can see what I'm doing here. It's pretty straightforward. All right. If you want something to rot more on the bottom, you put it like this stuff. If you want it to rot faster, you put it in the bottom and you cover it with dirt. So we're just gonna throw this stuff in here. I'm gonna sprinkle these around, kind of like this. All right. All right. And this one here is kind of like a Mod Podge, right? So let's put that in there like that. Right. I'll throw in some more wood. Here's another piece. And then you come in here and just start doing like that. Take what you took from this side, kind of put it back. Yeah, it keeps the rats out. They're not really going to crawl in here. Cats catch them. Put the wood in there because it's the wood that gives the dirt the, you know, a little more nutrients. And comes out looking more like dirt. I had a pair of gloves when I came out, but I lost them, so I don't got time. So we'll just do this fast, right? Yeah, that's good enough. Something like that. Level it out. I tell you, these piles are just getting bigger and bigger. I started to feel like I'm on a mountain. I got a mountain in my backyard. I got a mountain by my rabbit hutch. I got another mountain growing over there. I'm just full of mountains. But no, really, yes! Okay, peace out.